What if someone told you to solve the equation using the intercept form, such as this one? Let's say given is number 1, x-intercept is -4 and the y-intercept is 5. So you're going to use the formula x over a plus y over b is equals to 1. That is going to be the pattern in solving the equation for this type of linear equation. Okay, now, so x over -4 and y over 5. And then that's equals to 1. So -20 yung kanyang LCD. It's -20 kasi yung sa denominator niya. So -20 divided by -4 will give you 5. And then -20 divided by 5 will give you -4. And then multiply nyo dito, that will be your -20. So for that number 1, the equation is 5x minus 4y is equals to -20. That will be the linear equation for that. Now, in number 3, we have x over 3 and then y over 10. And obviously, the LCD is 30. Diba? 30 yan. So divide both sides by 30 or multiply both sides by 30. 30 divided by 3 will give you 10x. And 30 divided by 10 will give you 3y. Multiply mo yung 1 times 30 will give you 30. So therefore, the equation is 10x plus 3y is equals to 30 for that equation or given for number 2. Okay? So that's all. Okay, let us discuss now this part, which is what if the given what we call this, the slope is given and a 1 point is given on the line. So is it possible for us to find the equation of a line? Yes, of course, using this formula. So take note that the slope is given and here is the slope is given. That's 2. So how are we going to solve this one? Okay, let's try. So in number 1, the slope is 2 and the other point is -2 and -3. So following this line, we have your y sub y or y here, and then your y sub 1, your y sub 1 should be -3. So that's -3. And then your slope is 2. And then your x sub 1 is -2. And it's -2 here. Yeah. Okay. So this would be y plus 3. It's y plus 3. And then this is 2. And then yan ay magiging positive 2. Kasi magkasunod ng negative. So this is y plus 3 is equals to 2x plus 2. And then y is equals to 2x plus 2 minus 3. Lipat mo yun din sa kabila. So y is equals to 2x minus 1. That will be your equation for this number. Okay? Okay? Tama ba? Okay? So, let us now discuss number 2. Example number 2. In example number 2, we have now here, that is y minus, your y sub 1 is -5. So, naging -5 ito dyan. And this is m. Your m here is -4. Then x minus 3. Yan. So, yan siya. So, this is y plus 5 is equals to -4x. So plus 12. Kasi parehong negative, so may positive. So this is y is equals to -4x plus 12 minus 5. So this is y is equals to -4x. This 12 minus 5 plus give you 7. Tama, di ba? Check natin ha. 4 times 3 will give you -12. -12 plus 7 will give you -5. So, it follows here. So, that will be your equation for number 8. Okay? Let's now find the slope of the given points. So, and then after that, we're going to identify what type of slope does this point has. So, formula for slope is m is equals to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay. For number 1, slope is m is equals to, your y sub 2 there is 4 minus negative 2. Diba? You can x sub 1, y sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 2. So that is. So 4 minus negative 2 all over x is 5 minus 3. So it will give you, this could be 6. And then 5 minus 3 is 2. So this is 3. So it's a positive slope. It means that if you're going to sketch, if this is Cartesian plane, most probably your line should be came from here going here. Yeah. So ibig sabihin, from quadrant 3 going to quadrant 4, quadrant 1. So from left to right of the Cartesian plane. Kasi positive slope here. That's positive slope. Now what about for number 2? For number 2 we have given negative 7, 10, and then 10, 10. So negative 7, 10, and then 10, and 10. Okay? So m is equals to y sub 2, it's 10, minus 10. And 10 minus 10, and then this is 10 minus negative 7. So it will give you 0 over 17. So 0 slope. Pag 0 slope, ano yung tsura niyan? 0 slope, it means that, okay, what will be the position of your line? It may be here. Nandyan siya. Okay, that is a straight line, parallel to x-axis. Okay? Parallel at x-axis. Kasi wala siyang slope. It does not contain slope. Okay? So let's go now to the next example, which is number 3. Example. So you can consult now, you can consult on your book. I think this topic is located on page 118 to 119 of your reference book for this topic. Okay, now, for number 3, we have m is equals to, that point is 4, 5, and 3, 2. So what will be the slope of this equation, these 2 points? M is equals to y sub 1, y sub 2 is 2 minus 5, or all over 3 minus 4. So this is negative 3, and this is negative 1. Okay, so this is 3. Again, it is a positive slope. Means ganyan yan, o ganon. Most probably the trend of the graph is from left going to right. Kasi positive yung slope. What about for number 4? For number 4, we have 1, 6, 1, 6, and 1, 6, and 1, negative 4. Okay. So this is a 1, ganyan, 6. So y sub 1 minus y sub 2, that is negative 4 minus negative minus 6. Minus 6, that's n, huh? And this is 1 minus 1. So this is negative 10 over 1 minus 1 is 0. So this is undefined. There's still division by 0, ha? Hindi 0 sagot niyan. The answer is undefined. So the trends of the graph should be look like this one. That is the Cartesian plane, or the Cartesian plane. So the graph can be here. Yan, ganyan siya. That is a straight line, but it is a vertical line and it's parallel to y-axis. Kasi your slope is undefined. Okay? So again, consult this, ha? Consult this in your book. Actually, it was discussed in your book, reference book on page 118 to 119. Just as an example for this. Okay? Okay, let us go now in our next topic, which is how are we going to sketch or draw the graph of a linear equation. There are 2 ways or 3 ways. The first one is what we call, how are we going to draw the graph using 2 points. Okay, siguro naman meron na kayong mga preliminary na we're going to find the graph. So negative 3 and 5. Negative 3, so 1, 2, 3. Then 5 sa y-axis pataas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it could be here. It's the first row. And the other one is 4, 2, 4. 4 muna, 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2, 1, 2, 3, here. Then, of course, you're going to connect the 2 points with a straight line. Yeah, connect the 2 points. Okay. Just a few tips lang ha. If you're going to draw the line, you're going to put an arrow for that. Yeah. Kasi yung arrow na yan, it signifies that this line is extended. It's not a segment, it's a line. So therefore, it's extended no matter how, gaano siya kalayo. So that is for number 1 ha. Kasi gamit tayo ng isang Cartesian plane lang para sa ano. If you're going to do this in your module ha, you're going to use graphing paper and make sure that there's no erasure in graphing. Kasi pag nag-erasure din, mali na yan. Make your graph very clean and neat. As much as possible, you're going to use pencil for tracing the line. Okay. Next, what about in letter B? In letter B, or in letter A ito, no? It's letter A. In letter B, x-intercept is -3. So locate the x-intercept for -3. 1, 2, 3. It's -3. And for your y is 2. So 1, 2. Okay, yan. And then trace your line. Trace the line. Trace the line here. So that will be your graph. Remember, dapat tatamaan mo yung mga points na yan. So that will be for letter B. So again, just a recap. In letter B, what type of slope is this? From here going here. So that is what we call a positive slope. What about this in letter A? What type of slope? It contains what? Contains the negative slope. Kasi mula sa right, papunta sa left. Okay, that is for letter B. Now, what about for letter C? The given slope is -2/3 and then the point is 1/3. Ay, 1, 3. Ang una yung gagawin is to locate first the point, the reference point. That's 1, 3. So 1, and 1, 2, 3. Ito yun. And then sabi niya, that's the reference point. Paano mo hahanapin yung pangalawang point? That's the point ha. So, ang gagawin mo, you're going to return the slope. That's rise over run. Rise. Ibig sabihin yung rise niyan, mag-rise ka ng -2. Baba ka. So, 1, 2. Ito yan. Kasi rise is -2, hindi ko pababa ka. So, 1, 2. And then run. 3. That's 1, 1, 2, 3. So, ito yung points na isa. That is for your line. Okay? And that is for this line. Okay? This is for letter C. Okay. So that is. So tinan nyo ha, hindi siya magkapatong ha. So nag-overlap yung isa, overlapping yung isa. So letters. So that's how you're going to run. Careful with this ha. Careful dito. It is rise over run. Kapag negative ka, ibig sabihin pababa ka. Pag yung run yan, ibig sabihin kapag positive ka, pa-right ka. Kapag negative yan, pa-left ka. Kaya sa rise over run. So una you identify yung points. Then your reference points will be your reference for your rise over run for this plane. Okay? Okay. So that's all for this time. Okay, let me remind you again regarding the importance of this discussion for today. Karamihan sa inyo, nagsosolve lang, ay hindi nagsosolve. May sagot na kaagad, so without solution. At again, I'm going to remind you for the last time, for this very last time, na sa pag-submit ng formative at summative assessment sa Module 8, kapag wala kayong solution, o wala kayong naka-attach, na anumang solution, kasi kung hindi magkakasya sa likod ng papel, automatically, walang score yun ha. So it means that no solutions, no score policy. At kapag sobrang dumi, kasi lalo sa pag-graph, hindi ko checkan. Kasi ibig sabihin, the importance is kailangan you present your graph clean at walang mga erasures. Don't use pencil.